Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today at the Frazee Police Office with Chief Tyler Trigloff. Howdy, Chief.
Morning, Hank.
Well, it's a little windy out here, but it's gorgeous.
It is another nice fall day in Frazee.
Yeah, the birds are flying, the ducks have been going, the geese have been flying, the swans have been running around.
Yeah, out on the farm we got a lot of wildlife. We even got a couple geese last night.
Well, that's a good deal. So what's happening with the Frazee PD now?
Well, I got an email about a month ago about drug take-back day from the Drug Enforcement Administration, the DEA. They sent us an email and whatever departments want to participate on Saturday. I'll show you here. Saturday, October 28th from 10 to 2 p.m. we will be having we will be participating in the National Drug Take-Back Day. Any unused prescription drugs laying around that you have in your house, whether they're from people who have passed on or just expired, any of those medications we will take at the police department. No charge, just drop them off, no questions asked, and then they will be destroyed.
Well, and I think this is quite a deal, from being interested in water for the last 20 years and what's happening with our drinking supply. We're seeing a lot of the antibiotics and stuff ending up in the water systems of the major cities.
Yes, and that's one thing. Don't flush those drugs, pills, anything down the drain, down your toilet, down your sink. It does end up in our water supply, and it can have a adverse effect on wildlife, even on humans, even after the water's been treated.
Well, it's great to see that this is going on, but you guys do take medication to be destroyed anyway, normally.
Yes, anytime some people will call us, we'll stop and pick it up or drop it off at our office, and then we'll take it up to the sheriff's office, and they have a bin there that you can drop the medicine off also.
Well, and I know, like, when you go around to some of the areas, like at the clinics, things like this, all of those needles and the care centers, they all go in containment units because they're considered hazardous.
Yes, those are the sharps materials, biohazardous. Those go into special containers, and those are disposed of properly also.
Well, I think it's a great program, and I'm glad that Frazee's participating in it. We look at how these things go over the years, and the amount of medication that is out there is growing exponentially because of the number of citizens we have.
Yeah, the amount of people on prescription drugs, and then we all need them at some point in our lives, but if there's leftover stuff, kids can get into them, people can steal them, so we don't want those laying around your house. Bring them to the Frazee Police Department Saturday, October 28th from 10 to 2. I will be there. We'll have a collection box and drop them off, no questions asked.
So remember, when you're doing these things, look around the house, see what you got. Talk to your neighbor. Maybe your neighbor has something. If you have any other elderly relatives that are close, go see them. Get these materials. Help us get rid of them so that we can dispose of them properly and make a healthier environment for your children and your grandchildren and the rest of the world. That's what it's all about. Don't leave this stuff laying around. We don't want somebody's grandchild or something or baby getting into this stuff.
Yeah, that could be another reason. We hear about overdoses, the opioid epidemic, heroines. Those are the opioids. There, I got it right. And that's hydrocodone, oxycodone, and those are unfortunately traded on the black market also, sold illegally. So we want to get those drugs and get them back into our possession, and they'll be destroyed the way they should be.
Well, it's great that you're on the program, Chief, and I'm glad that you're helping with this national project. And any final comments on what's happening around Frazee?
We're just doing our job. We're here. One thing, if we've had some skateboard complaints also. These kids riding their skateboards down Main Street, down Lake Street from the high school. If you're causing any problems, we're going to take your board. You're going to be without your skateboard for a week or so and have mom and dad come and get it. So that's one of our major complaints the last couple weeks. So,
well, I appreciate you being on the program, Chief.
Thank you, sir.
And with that, we'll be right back with another segment of Spotlight on Frazee.